E aí, vai abrir a live não? Ablou.
É... tá on já.
Não?
Tá sim.
Tá mesmo. Vixe, agora tem a lombra dos sintomas, velho. A fome máxima de ele mudará em -20. A fome máxima não será menor que 20. Ele vomita sempre que abre um monte de cata. Cada vez que ela vomita, ela perde 6 e 3. Sede de vida e de fome, não, velho. É mais difícil viajar longas distâncias. O Code agora leva 2 horas a mais para viajar para o local. Porra, aí não, tá tirando. Cara, essa foi foda, hein, velho?
Aham. Novo jogo? Ó, sim. Joguei um pouquinho só, o comecinho só pra testar. A gente vai começar um novo. Tu vai assistir aí, ó.
Aham.
Tá alto, ó.
Não!
Olha lá que massa, os bichos com as varetas de. Vareta de canhão.
What are you doing here? Go
Que
and take
doido.
cover in the keep.
Ele
Can't
morreu.
hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Muito massa, o começo. Eles botaram a gente logo no começo. Que já traz muito essas
Godwin!
coisas que eles estavam prometendo antes do lançamento.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Algumas armas de fogo e é isso aí, ó. As bestas. A gente pode jogar
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
está dando um grave.
Get ready! Take cover! Now! Form up!
Ó, tem duas pessoas, eu e mais alguém aí, ó.
Rude
Não,
awakening,
tudo
eh?
bem.
É meu celular.
Ó,
É,
Make it count.
ah,
quero jogar sem a câmera pra ver aonde que eu vou colocar a câmera, sacou?
Ó, tá rodando com 58 de FPS, pô, 59, tá de boa.
É, no load, né? Tá, não, mas tá no load.
Ah,
O load demorou, velho, da primeira vez que eu rodei.
não tem nada aqui em cima. Tá de boa para nós, COD. 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 E calma, a vida tá de boa. Né?
Não há dados, simplesmente, do nada. Voltou.
Batata.
Voltou, do nada a rede tombou. Aí vamos ver aí, pô, tipo, ó. Tá meio dando, deu lag na cutscene, velho. Isso não foi muito bom.
O moleque felizão que aprendeu a regar plantinha.
Não é, ué. Tem as poções no que não come, assim, você tem como fazer várias alquimias lá. Aí, tipo, as bichas é game break, velho, saca?
Aham.
Skill de alquimia é game break. Cabuloso. A minha voz na live tá boa? Ixi, tu deu um tossidão agora, hein, mano.
Foi mal.
A minha voz tá
É
de
de
boa
boa.
na live?
Deixa eu ver, fala.
É,
Deixa
eu
eu
tô
escutar
falando
aqui.
aí, né? Eu
Calma,
vou.
vai sair agora aqui no. E tá com atraso, né? Peraí.
Eu vou mexer aqui no fechamento aqui de novo. Na abertura.
Tá suave. Tá suave.
Tá suave, né? É, chega.
É.
Só vou aumentar um
Se você quiser abaixar o meu volume no
pouquinho.
Discord, pra não ficar tão estourado na tua
Get up
live.
there quick!
Aí, ó, moleque, começou. Caralho, o gráfico tá esparrado, hein?
É, vamos baixar o volume, tá muito alto.
O meu volume, né? Tu
Baixar
fala?
um pouco da música
Ah, do jogo.
do jogo, é, o jogo tá. O jogo tá alto. Aqui deve estar bom.
Vai, moleque, planta.
Have to repel them!
Acertei. Toma. Acertei, headshot. Toma um capa. Toma. Ficou mole. Ficou mole, menino. Toma. Arrancou o cabelo dele. Ficou de raspão.
Ah, caralho, que doido, mano.
Tomou. Olha lá, ficou mole.
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Sideways! Get over here!
Toma.
Caralho.
Fill them with arrows! What the fuck are they waiting for? All three eyes are here!
Maria Madalena.
Tem um capa ali, eu acho. Destapou. Destapou
Porra.
This one, stop that!
Só um óleo de baleia, né? Paira.
Follow me!
Isso aí, tudo racista, tem que pegar fogo.
Diabo seco o nome do cara.
Meu Deus, velho. Oxi. Tá repreendido em nome de Jesus.
Dá pra pegar uma arma aqui? Dá.
I'll shoot you an extra asshole! Now I'll show you.
Ixi, tá descarregado ainda.
Again, he saw he
Derrubar
Ah,
escadas.
errei.
Ixi, ixi, ixi.
Eita, tu viu o bicho exorcista ali?
Derruba essa escada, caverna.
Olha o bicho exorcista, mano.
drew blood. Yeah!
Não tem uma espada, não?
Ele tem, mas isso daqui é uma Beowulf, né? Uma
Viu?
poliarme. Mas é só isso aí, mano. É bem... straightforward no começo. A gente tá sendo atacado. Foram 3 flechas que eles soltaram e a terceira pegou nele.
Ah, que raiva.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was
Jesus
expecting was a
amado.
fuck or two.
Good.
Quem dá o come delivery antes?
Ai.
Eu tive que falar isso.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
Isso tá rolando é onde terminou o 1.
What's that you
A
keep
gente
yelling to Hans?
pegando a
Good gracious, Harry, you don't mean to tell me you
rota
don't know Latin?
uma outra
My
cidade lá.
apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy
entregar
shoveling
uma
shit and
mensagem.
picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus
Ai,
for a
velho,
personal bodyguard.
gostei. Fiquei perto da explosão.
Anyway, this Auden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Berghoff and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere.
Vamos embora,
Wouldn't
moleque.
expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
My word,
Louco, hein?
that is fucking impressive.
Caralho.
It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
O cavalo vestidão
Muito
na época.
bonito,
O cavalo
né?
emo, moleque.
Tipo-
Cavalo de franja.
Tipo, o cenário todo é muito bonito, né, velho? Tipo,
É, velho,
sei
bem
lá,
feito, porra.
Parece mesmo, será, como se fosse as... a natureza selvagem, assim, umas pequenas rotas e
Well, Henry,
caminhos, sabe?
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas
Pega
have
na
turned up on
pia
their
e balança,
doorstep.
moleque.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest
Eu já
tavern.
consegui ler o
We'll
que ele
drink to our
fala no
success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanners take care of it himself? Unless
Ele tá muito
maybe he's
empolgado.
just testing me.
Ele tá muito...
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send
muito
you as his
empolgado com
envoy.
a viagem.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Que doido, hein? Ó.
So do
Andando
I.
no cavalinho, parece
How is
Red Dead.
Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Cara,
Sir Hans. How's it looking there in the back?
Caramba,
All
o
good,
som
Oaks.
3D do jogo é
Just
muito
keep
bom.
your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
CS 762. Volta.
Sir.
Eba, eba, e a.
Should we get ready
Esse
for a
aqui eu vou
fight?
comer, viu, moleque? Foi mal aí.
They're wearing von
Nice.
Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Não é querendo te deixar com fome, mas te deixando com
Get
fome.
away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas. While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who signed
Porra
with King
nenhuma.
Sigismund.
Que tá do outro lado.
So it would appear we are enemies.
Então parece que nós somos inimigos. Nossa.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Scallas.
Eu tenho que escolher aqui o estilo de jogo, né? Aí.
I'm Lord Capon's
Puxa o cara
advisor,
aqui,
and
parceiro.
scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And
eu
slaughtered
escolho-
everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace
Inside.
envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why
Olha.
should I trust you?
Aí sim, aqui ele explica um pouco das coisas novas do jogo. A mesma coisa de persuasão. Eles adicionaram mais algumas coisas aqui. Dessa vez eu vou escolher essa daqui.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight
Não
and
descreveu
a
assim
scribe?
muito bem.
Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the
Foi
first...
muito... Pera aí.
Sua imagem tá
não
bem em cima
gostei.
da legenda, tá? Do jogo.
É isso aí, eu tinha que prestar atenção. Tipo... Colocar pra cá assim. Olha, tem
Não
uns...
sei.
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a
Talvez
task ahead of us.
tipo.
An important one.
É, vamos testar, vamos testar. Aí tá legal.
You don't meet
Segura o
such a
canto
mighty
direito.
noble as von Bergov
Aí tá legal,
every
vamos
day.
testar.
So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk. You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless... maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now,
Eita.
there's the Henry I know and love. Well,
Ah, de
enough of the
boa.
chat.
Meu Deus.
Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even...
No.
Audentes, Fortuna e Uvad.
Sir.
Should we get ready? We're not enemies. We're carrying a message.
And who are you?
Henry.
From Skellets.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even
Tu
so,
botou usar todos,
I'm
tá
not going to
ligado?
trust you
Tipo,
as an
botar pra
enemy.
fazer com tudo,
But
isso
as
é
a peace
foda.
envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Ah, mas meio que tem, pô. Der.
We want to
Aliança.
resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Very well. O outro jeito já era o jeito de começar o jogo com
Sorry about the
do
cold
lado errado.
reception. You must be
Só,
cautious.
tipo, você
These
poderia
bandits
escolher o
created
lado que
mayhem
você
and
queria
vanished like
começar.
ghosts.
Não, tipo
We'll be on our way.
no lado,
So you won't accompany
eu
us to the
digo assim,
castle to
no
see your
humor
lord?
dos caras, tá entendendo?
Sorry, sir, we can't.
Tipo,
Aham.
podia começar um pouco
Listen, you won't make it to the castle
conflitante
before
ou de
nightfall.
boa.
Sir Otto's orders are to
Da
not
outra vez eu
admit
tinha
anyone after
escolhido a
dark,
questão da
especially while
aliança,
we're
só que eu
away.
pensei, pô, podia...
You'd best
Queria
camp
saber o
until
que
daybreak.
que seria o
I'll take your point.
o
When back
lado ali
home, the
do,
last time
tipo,
someone let a
guerreiro,
nobleman in
né? Que
trouble
seria uma,
into their castle, we had to
era
bombard it to get
ícone
him
lá
out.
da persuasão
Is
como
there
guerreiro,
an inn
sabe?
in these parts,
Tipo,
at least?
não funciona.
Elite.
But it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you.
Caralho, que
Sorry
lombra.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Jacob Moore. Durou seus filhos de juventude.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within
É o
reach,
marido dela, é o
bed
ex-marido
down here
dela,
for the
aposto.
night. The pond looks
Goji bar.
inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Yeah, keep their head down for this big petrol from the wood.
Caralho,
for
que
them.
lombra, velho.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Be quiet, you flea-bitten hound.
Muita coisa igual, velho.
Henry! Call off that damn dog before he wolfs down the last of our mates.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt?
Ah, o
Are you that
Márcio.
hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! He's
Legal, a gente já começa com o Mate já. Deixa eu ver, tá fazendo a viagem.
Caralho, palha. Como é que é aqui pra eu ver meus status, velho?
At last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Sintomas e
jogar.
defeitos
So you've got
adicionais.
dice set up.
Aqui, ó, transtorno de
Want a game?
comportamento. Para cada sintoma que
thing,
ele
Henry.
tem, ela recebe um dano
How's
de
about a little
extra
wager
de
to
mais
spice it up?
5% sempre que
What
sofre
do you want to
dano.
wager?
Look, if
Dá
you lose,
150% aos efeitos de
how about
recuperação
you pay
quando
for
ele bebe água
everything I
suja
order in
e
the
come
tavern
carne
in Trusty?
crua.
And
Caralho.
if I win?
Protodieta,
I've got
o nome
this
da
silver ring
skill
here I won from
da
Oaks
PEC, mano.
yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me.
A mulher
Alright.
ela é infectada, né?
Sim.
Aí toda vez que eu durmo, que eu tenho que dormir, toda vez ela tem que dormir à meia-noite, porque senão a infecção começa a dominar ela e ela não consegue. Não consegue, tipo, ela perde vida, ela morre, tá ligado? Enfim, aí, mano, ela. Você coloca ela pra dormir e ela acorda você tendo que escolher uma doença, o agravante da doença dela, tá ligado?
Só.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. If I was you, I'd take it.
Tinha que ter cancelado, não era? Eu vacilei, né? Já perdi a primeira.
No, that's as far as I go.
Um pouquinho de boa.
Bora, pivetão,
It looks
beber água pra
pretty
se
bad,
hidratar.
Vê, logo na primeira.
Ixi. Como é que é esse jogo? Ah, dados?
Dados,
Yes,
é.
that'll do.
Da hora,
Vai pegar mais 100, né? Vai no
da hora.
300.
Yeah.
Ele
Tá
vai
porra,
ele
hein?
ter uma
Esse
free de
FPSzinho
novo.
aí, tá deitando.
É, né?
Ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Vamos jogar de novo.
Alright, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Isso rolou lá ontem, antes de
Today's
ontem lá
my
que eu
lucky
saí com a
day.
Jade,
I can
Mel.
feel it in my bones.
Eu. Eu. Tipo. Os moleques queriam jogar lá um truco, né? A gente ficou jogando, só que os moleques estavam falando que tava jogando expostado, pô. É, valendo 5 contos, saca? Aí, velho. Aí a gente foi. Jogamos lá. Aí nós perdemos a primeira, velho. Saca? Aí tava o Xandão e o,
That's enough for me.
moleque
Your
lá
turn.
jogando. Aí, tipo, velho. Aí rolou isso e tal. E a gente perdeu a primeira. Aí.
Desembucha, macho.
Aí a gente foi e jogamos uma segunda, pô, saca? Aí os bichos queriam que eu postasse mesmo. Aí eu perguntei, pô, mas é mesmo, não sei o que, pô, não sei o que, pô, não queria postar não e tal, queria só jogar pelo forfã. Aí os bichos, não, é postar, não sei o que, tem que ser assim, eu já perdi. Aí os bichos falando que já tinha perdido 20 conto, não sei o que, enfim. tava nessa vibe, assim, de que era apostado, sacou?
Aham.
Aí, a gente jogou, aí, tipo, fez 5-3, assim, nem foi muito longe, não, o jogo, saca? Aí... Aí...
Well, you're not afraid
Aí
of
a gente
anything.
foi e deu bom, mano. Tipo, ganhamos, filho. Acabou que numa hora lá, aí eu saí com espadilha e o set de copa, saca? Aí, tipo, na primeira, velho, os bichos jogou muito baixo, aí eu consegui forçar, velho, o zap do bicho, que aí o moleque fez com o zap. E a primeira, eu forcei com um 2 que eu tinha um 2, sabe?
Aham.
Aí forcei o zap do bicho e fiquei na minha, calado. Já sabia que o jogo era meu, tá ligado? Já sabia que eu tinha ganhado a partida, pelo menos ali, o truco eu ganhava. Assim, eu vi que a mão era minha. Acabou. Tô com copas aqui, o espadilha, a mão é
What's
minha.
taking you so
O cara
long?
queimou o
There's
zap
nothing
dele
to
logo na
it.
primeira. Aí fomos, velho. Aí, pá, jogamos e tal. Aí na segunda, a Jade conseguiu fazer sozinha, de mão também, sabe?
Aham.
E eu joguei no escuro, pô. Aí
Caralho.
joguei no escuro. E, velho, na hora que veio pra mim, aí continuamos jogando rápido. Na hora que.
Na última, né?
Na última. Jogamos rápido. Aí os moleques jogou rápido, abriu as mãos rápido. Quando chegou pra mim, decidiu, eu truquei. Aí o Xandão. Aí o moleque pediu 6. Saca? Aí o Xandão pediu. O parceiro do Xandão pediu.
Peguei empolgou, saiu pedindo,
É.
pedindo, pedindo.
Aí os bichos 6 é o 9, pô.
Is your
Aí que eu
mind in
sabia
it
que o
at
jogo
all?
tava ganho. Aí os bichos parou assim, só que eles se esqueceram de fazer a conta também. Porque eles deixou eu vir pro 9, né? Pra mim, pediu 9 e eu tava com a mão ganha e já tava 5-3, pô. Saca? E aí a gente ia ganhar. Mesmo caindo no 9, caindo no 6. Né? Não, caindo no 9 se eles caíssem no 9 já era. Porque se fosse o 6, ainda tipo. Não ia, sacou? Só que eu já pedi o 9 e aí eles ficou assim. Não que. E falou pra abrir, tá ligado? Aí eles ficaram duvidando assim um tempo, mas eles não esperavam que eu ia chamar o 9, sacou? Em cima, assim, tipo, uma atrás da outra, assim, que
What are
nem,
you
que
waiting
nem eles,
for?
tá ligado?
Hell to freeze over?
Foi engraçado, mano. Aí nós ganhou, empatou e ficou de boa, igualamos lá, saca?
Maneiro.
Aí ficou igual pra igual, aí fechou. Cara, que bicho cagado, mano, me dando muita sorte. Ele vai dar revés agora vai bombar. Bombou.
Oh, come on!
Viu? Aqui eu tenho... Ixi, fiz muito ponto aqui. Dá pra mim só pegar esse aqui e dar e parar. 600 mais 700 dá 1.300. Eu não vou arriscar, porque só um dado vai bombar. Então vai passar. 1.300 já. 100. Dá pra fazer 150, ele não pegou 5. É porque depende da estratégia do cara, ó. Ele quer fazer uma trinca, ele fez a trinca de 1, velho.
My God,
Mas
I'm
tem que
done.
parar, Vou fazer 100 aqui, que aí já tá suave. E eu vou tentar mais mais 100, só falta mais 100. Se tirar um...
O coelho pega!
Se tirar um já era pra ele. 2, 5 já era.
Let it be now.
Não,
I want to play too,
né?
you know?
Aham. Perdeu, mano.
God damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Ganhei o anel. Aí ele
Come
vacilou
on,
comigo.
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God.
Vai.
How many times do I have to
Só
tell you?
tava destreinado,
playing
mas
with
eu...
you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh?
Uns
And how come you
pãozinhos.
always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win.
Os NPC
You
não tem
always
fome, né?
lose.
Quem não tem fome?
Os NPC.
Very droll.
É, não.
Não é que eu saiba.
Conrad, my old mate. Rolled a few, eh?
Here, Mutt.
Acho que não tem a comida dele ainda. Cadê a comida do dog?
Hey, Conrad. One little game, eh?
Calma, moleque, fica de boa.
I know you only too well. It's all one little game. One little game.
Maçã.
And then you
Acho
go
que
and
ele
take my
come
last
maçã.
Russian.
Me dá esse vinho aqui, mano. Vinho é HP. Tá aqui.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They must have a tavern there. Fellow.
Here, Mutt.
Ué, não é.
There'll be time enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter.
No cavalo. Pedro. Ué. Ainda nem viu os inventários, ó. Menu de jogador, informações gerais. É. Escrever as informações. Antecipados, quantidade, força, caralho. Sujeira, sangue, caralho. Sim.
Foi mal. Ah. Tinha uma outra entrada por aqui.
Agora tem como você criar 3 trajes. Pra poder...
Que da hora.
É. Antigamente era muito importante, só que era muito chato toda hora ter que ficar trocando de roupa, sabe? Aí no final do game, no late game, cara, que você só deixava a roupa de guerreiro mesmo, que ela dava muita intimidação em todo mundo e dava muito ponto de, tipo, nobreza, sabe? Aí ficava logo com ela, não tinha porquê, saca? É um saco ficar trocando de roupa. Mas eu tirava tudo pra poder fazer o sneak. Aí era muito. Isso também é muito chato, saca? Eu colocava só roupa de pano. Aí é melhor pra fazer o sneak ter umas roupas que ajudam, sabe? Massa, tá, era isso aqui. Vamos lá. Tipo, e as minhas armas? Não tenho arma nenhuma, velho. Pô, tá muito
Ah, que massa,
quadradão.
vou poder ter um
As
gatinho no
letras tão me
jogo.
deixando. As letras estão me deixando agoniado, tá muito quadradão. Tô achando que é por causa do. Tô achando que é por causa do. DLSS. vestir o anel, já que eu ganho, o cara me perdeu o anel pra mim. Vai, eu queria achar a comida pro cachorro.
Search.
Ô, doguinho. É.
Here you go. Take it.
Caralho, que doido.
Cadê o rango pro doguinho, gente? Cadê, velho? Não vou preparar o rango pro meu cachorro, mano.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise
E aí,
man.
parceiro, é tu que dá o toi? Ou tu sabe quem é o que dá o toi e quem dá o como?
Come to an agreement, can't they?
Quem é que dá o como, parceiro? Fala logo.
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Hey, Oates. I want a ring off Tankard at Dice.
Really? Christ, it is mine. I lost it yesterday. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Here you go. Take it.
Tankard. Yeah.
Do you know why we're...
For some big political parley.
yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon
O
our
jeito do
lords want to
homem.
sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce at least, an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumins is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, That'd be nasty.
Tankard! Yeah. Henry, come here. Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Mano, esse DLSS é muito ruim, filho. Pera aí.
Just for a moment. But true enough.
Desliga
That
isso.
bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. Well, we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
Eita,
You're in the
moleque.
mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. Best get your kit on so we can get to it. Here's a practice sword for you.
Sure.
Esse DLSS não, mano, é muito ruim.
Muito bom. Passo explorável. Code entrar. Putz.
Isso, agora sim. Agora sim, o
Mind where
rosto.
you're going?
Já dá pra ver a textura das coisas. Caiu pra 40 FPS.
Nossa, uma batata podre.
Cara, esse DLSS é muito feio, velho. Como é que ninguém fala que essa parada é boa, velho?
Mind where you're going?
Pô, não consigo descer, velho. Que saco. Vamos sair fora, moleque. Braita.
Ó, sem esse negócio sem escalar a resolução. Olha lá como a resolução fica bonita, mano. Com o jogo realmente fica bonito, filho.
É.
Saca? Sério mesmo. Tipo, aqui no computador,
Ficou
aqui
diferente.
no meu, na minha, fica muito
Dá
diferente.
deu pra notar também. Ficou muito diferente. Nossa,
Não
velho.
é? Para, mano. Esse DLSS, velho. Nem parece esse negócio, velho. Tem que depender disso aí, você tá roubado. Pra jogo pixel art, pra jogo. Aí o cara. Por que o cara vai chorar de pixel art, né? De gráfico, né? Sei lá. Os caras tá tendo problema com pixel art. Ixi, Ó, não vai comprar um computador novo.
Ai,
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword, and come along.
Oxi,
oxi.
bicho folgado.
Que parceiro? Oxi, é o que, parceiro?
Não vai matar esse cara. Você vai morrer, Zé.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I
Oh.
won't hold back. Ready?
É de cabra, já tem.
Eita.
Bastou aqui.
Let's start.
Chama.
Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up.
Gasolina tem pra
I'll
caralho,
attack you a
meu
few
irmão.
times.
Tá
You
porra.
defend.
Go ahead.
Irmão, não pode falar muito
Impress
palavrão
me.
não, né? Pode. Pode, né? Foda-se. É o
Is that the
cacete.
best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Vocês funcionam
Let's see it then.
livro sobre
Attack properly.
habilidade
Now,
de
a
sobrevivência
longer
necessárias.
sequence.
Mas a pessoa fica andando. Aí. Entendi. Loucura.
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Leave me some room. Wrong. Defend yourself properly. Nice. That's the way. That's the way. Nice. Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Perfect.
Doing great, Henry. Pretty good.
Mais 3.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Why didn't you strike afterwards? Good, Henry. Nice. Too fast for you, am I? Blocking. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice work, Henry.
Oh, nice strike.
Nice, Henry. Good riposte.
You got around that nicely.
All right,
Henry.
all right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right, 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Nice block.
Off to a good start. Oh, you haven't got a hope. fight at least. Put up a fight at least. Put up a fight at least.
Ó, ó. Chega perto.
Nossa. O bicho tá me destruindo.
Put up a fight at least.
O bicho aqui.
Minha piedade.
Aqui.
Tô tomando um atraso gordo, hein, velho. Que isso, mano. Eita, não?
Put up a fight at least.
Tem que ter estamina pra poder atacar.
Ó. Do
You're a
bucho,
dead
pega.
man. You know that?
Toma.
Cut the
Um
bullshit
ombrinho.
and fight.
Cut the bullshit and fight.
You're a dead man.
Ele é o fighter.
Bodyguard. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
Muito massa.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. Feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed.
Não
Almost
foi
as good as with your
eu
tongue.
ganhei. É porque ali.
What's
não-
this food
a gente-
supposed to be?
o
Era
jogo
da
não é-
loja.
O jogo não é tão ligado com
Tomorrow we'll be
lógico.
at the castle,
Consequentemente,
and we'll
eu
get some
perguntei,
decent grub.
perguntei como acabou,
If you
tipo, não
told us
pensei que ele
early,
ia
I could
provocar,
have
que ele
shot
ia
a
falar
hare.
que a gente
And
ganhou.
you could have
Tá
cooked
ligado?
it like they did in the tavern the day before
Provocando.
yesterday.
That tavern where you
Mas
drank away all
dependia,
your
você
coin,
podia perder ou ganhar dele,
You've got to have some fun.
saca?
and then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Eu tô escolhendo, o que eu vou falar aqui vai se tornar realidade.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away,
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot, throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around
do.
wenches.
Não,
Ain't
pode
that
fazer.
right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
and she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And?
Huh?
Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Aí eu tô escolhendo, eu tô reafirmando a história do 1, mano. Que massa, tipo, sabe? Pô,
Aham. Da hora.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you could shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow. I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Rolando um momento Brokeback Mountain, velho.
Eca?
É, fazendo acampamento na
Let's
montanha.
go.
Gay.
Henry.
Aí, ó.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? You don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Agora será que dá pra fazer a pazinha? Agora dá, cuzão. Fazer logo é 2.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
É massa o bicho falando, cara.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Ah, mas ela não sabe nadar, né, pô?
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
E ô, bicho. Back Brook Bolton.
É.
What's the matter?
Females!
Ó, ai, que demais. Olha ele peidando.
Shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Ele tá peidando. É.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Stop fooling around. Keep your head down. Hear that? You think they might be dangerous? Come on. Let's get closer.
Aleluia, eles estão falando tipo quase português, velho.
She's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound?
Estão falando tipo latim, velho.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Hraje u muzyky, śmieje se na chasníky, lidi pijou, jedí, Pána sama sedí. Aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a...
Nossa, na hora que a gente saiu do acampamento, os caras atacou.
You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them.
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? It's mine!
O cara não tem honra.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, he's torches, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Nossa, aí o jogo deixou nós pelados, velho. O bicho deixou pra ficar, perder tudo.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone.
Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the garden. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails, everything. Get to work!
What a cheap boy here, you.
It's still easier here. Than that skirmish last summer.
Nothing about big fat. Talk dust behind you.
Now, catching some naked men on foot is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see your dust.
We'll follow.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead.
Quietly. Use your head. Be careful.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Stick behind me.
What instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, I'll be about right there somewhere on the bank.
Run, quick.
The judge can't get them up there. But we were sent up.
No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Purifa! They're playing into the rock. Hurry!
Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Hey, get over here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him. Hans! Hey, Hans!
Back off!
É, morreu.
way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, it's found it. I managed to warn you when those zombies popped up in front of me. The rest had already been seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Now you're gonna get it!
Só tomei uma. Ai, que paia. Será que dá pra ganhar do cara? Ah, bem, ótimo. Caiu a ribanceira.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
E aí, tu vai terminar a dungeon lá no Decibels?
If I'm not,
No quê?
then how come...
A dungeon lá no Decibels, pô. Do
Chose a different path than I wanted for you.
Não, eu
Maybe that's how it was meant to be.
só fiz aquilo lá bem... Só por
But
causa
once you've
do...
chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Vamos dar uma? Você tá de banana, cara. É muito pouco, cara. É muito pouco, mano. Não. Solte mais da minha mão. Solte que volte.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
Hey, yo.
do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cape. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Está tendo alucinação. Cara, que cena massa.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the car.
Easy,
Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
There is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For
Ralph.
Christ's
If
sake.
anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
Foi bom.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa. I let them all down.
You've never let me down.
É só você querer pra poder chegar.
A light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Eita.
alive, lad?
Oxi. Pô, que doideira.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates.
Porra, digo, eu acho uma bosta.
We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
Ixi, meu celular acabou a bateria.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
Paulina.
I ate your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Ué, velho.
Ah, moeba.
Para a rua não, filha da puta, era numa praça.
What happened?
What
about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lads, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Esse joguinho aqui tá me prendendo. Esse joguinho aqui tá me prendendo legal, ele é maneiro.
Help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Fushena's
Eu
my
vou a
name.
pilha agora aqui, meu pivete.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Nossa. Tô com sono.
Nada não. Mamãe vai ver o que tá faltando aqui em casa e a gente vai fazer as compras do mês. É. Aí depois eu volto desse com você, tá bom? Tá bom? Espera aí, voltar. O que é isso, Rodrigo? Hoje é quinta-feira, Rodrigo. Hoje é quinta-feira, Rodrigo. Já não tem nenhuma apostila aberta, não tem nenhuma aula online. Já tá de novo nessa punheta do cacete aí. Hein? Puta que... Vai nessa tua vida de ioiô, vai. Estica e encolhe, vai. Vai na tua peça da Xuxa, mano. Vai lá, vai. Vai lá, vai. Ah, não, eu não, cara. Todo mundo vai ver. Vai ver material higiênico. Foi conceito vai vir, né?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Já volto.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Muito massa. Aí. Caraca, eu até cochilei, mano. Eu nem vi o que aconteceu com o bicho aqui, velho.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana, too. Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner, and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans, and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die, preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman, brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too, and let her save Sir Hans, and deliver her from all evil, and grant her grace, because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen. His breathing's pretty weak, but it's regular. That's a good sign. There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
Alô, bro.
Eles estruturaram bem, tipo, o recomeço, sabe? Começaram bacana, tipo, de um jeito interessante, saca? A gente tava, né, no meio da... Tava no meio da viagem. A gente foi tomar um banho e os caras atacou. Interessante, tipo, aí, beleza, ficamos sem... Resetou, tirou tudo aquelas coisas que nós tinha. Tinha cavalo, vixe. Até conseguir um cavalo no jogo, no 1, tipo, meio que demora um pouco, sabe?
Aham.
Seems Bajana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Tem um setup de alquimia aí, que é o bicho falou.
Oxe, o zumbi me dando coronhada.
I should eat something. Ah, I feel like a new man.
E como é que é aqui? Ei, cara, eu sei que os estudos longos podem ser difíceis, então eu deixei algo pra você no cofre. Aqui está o código 311. Valeu, brother. Pega na minha pica, ou na minha mão, moleque. Eita. Eu já chego.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
What happened here?
It all happened so fast. Hans had a brawl with him outside, then he staggered in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor. And you saw the other fella outside. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Oh, man.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Gross wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that.
Colabora com a gente aí, Koji. Entra nesse buraco aí,
You ain't in the
suspeito.
best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry.
Cadê?
I'll
Faz
see
os
what I can
comentários do
manage.
jogo aí, pô.
It's on account of
Falador.
us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of
Eu
effort,
fico
even if it's a
muito
dirty job, is the least I owe you.
entretido assim,
Well,
lendo também, sabe?
If
Tipo,
you think you can
escutando.
manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it. This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough. That's it. Chamomile.
Vira homem, molequinho. Pô, viadinho.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. purple flower. Sage. There we go. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
É isso aí.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something
Hello?
have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul.
Hey! You! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you! Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
What are you
This'll
doing?
be quick.
Walking around.
This'll be quick, boy.
No.
We're gonna gut you, you whore son! Ah! Ah! Do it! Ah!
Fuck this!
Ah! Ah!
Damned fever. He's going to need that potion.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
We must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound
Nossa,
sincere,
capacidade
so
100%.
I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't.
I know.
I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you, but be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the... First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. You must have read it by now, surely. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Fuck. This damn shoulder. Oof. Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
thought you'd never wake.
Opa, nova namorada.
Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend, that...
Não vou dar pra trás. Não vou dar pra
Have no
trás.
fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure.
Autodefesa
Since he came to
101.
this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Vamos ler de luta,
That
pivete.
sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Que doido, velho. O jogo tem até previsão de tempo, mano. Faz parte da lore, você tem que acompanhar o tempo do jogo, a previsão do tempo do jogo. Pra te, o quê? Te ajudar
I just told
na...
you. Toth.
You know his name, so he's no
Te
stranger
ajudar
to
depois
you.
das tasks, tá ligado? De
Could
plantação e
mean
essas
you'll meet him
paradas.
again. Or on the other
Que
hand,
da hora.
it's a deception,
Isso
and
eu
he
achei
wants to
legal, viu,
ensnare you
mano?
in a trap, one
Estou
way or
de
another.
parabéns.
You
Estou
should
de
watch out for
parabéns.
yourself.
Beijo.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one
Eu
who
não
can really
vou dar
understand you
pra
is you yourself.
trás. Não vou
I
dar
expect you're right.
pra trás.
So in the end, all the hard work will be on me.
Essa música é massa.
But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Beleza, tipo, o jogo tá salvo. Vou fechar aqui. Encerrar aqui.